Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are looking at a brand new product from Zhiyun, which is the Zhiyun X60 COB Field Light. So this is quite an interesting product because it is advertised as a small cinematic field light and it is capable of generating 60 watt of light, which is super powerful with a light this small, because in the industry normally we just look at the Godox 60 watt, which is kind of a big light as compared to this one. And what is different this time, you have RGB, you can go to any colors that you like, it has different lighting presets, and the control mechanism for this light is actually quite interesting. You have two dials here, it is fun to move around and adjust this lighting. You can even control it with the Zhiyun app. So this is a really small light. It comes in at just 319 gram as compared to my ZV-E10, which is 343 gram, and also my iPhone 13 Pro Max. You can see side by side just how small this light is. Literally, it is advertised at the size of a credit card. So guys, let's try to test this light out. Lights off. Yes guys, this is quite powerful as you can see. Now I'm on only 2%. So let's increase to 50%. So this is how it looks like within a distance. It is more than sufficient for indoor lighting. So let's try to go for RGB. So as you can see here, I can play with the RGB. Can even have some effect like police car. So yeah, it is indeed quite powerful. Let's put it on a tripod right now. Now I've turned on my Zhiyun X60 Field Light. As you can see, it's quite capable for a main key light, quite sufficient for my room studio here. So it is actually right now at 50%, and on my camera setting is right now f1.8. It is so convenient because I'm just controlling this light through my iPhone. Zhiyun actually has an app. You can just install it through the App Store and you can just connect your lighting through the Bluetooth. So now I can decrease my lighting intensity. So this is 2%, so let's increase to 20%, 60%. So this is around 60% for my key light at a 45-degree angle. Now we got it to 80%. Wow, it is actually quite bright. And now let's turn on my PC lighting. So as you can see, this place looks not so boring anymore. At least it's better than before lah. So right now let's go on to 100%. So this is 100% lighting. This is totally 0%. This is 20%. This is 50%. This is 80%, which is quite bright. I can actually hear the cooling fan. Can you guys hear it? Let me move my mic towards the fan sound here. See whether you can listen to it. It is quite consistent, the wind sound. So this is 100% inside a room studio, a 60 watt light. I'm using it with the mini Zhiyun reflector. Also, it is paired up with a diffusion dome. So this is 100% lighting. And also we can adjust the Kelvin. So right now I'm at 6,000. Let's reduce it to 5,600. This is 5,600. Let's make it warmer. And now we go to 5,000, 4,500, 3,600. This is 2,700. So if I'm going to set it at 6,500, this is the coolest Kelvin you can get. This will be my favorite indoor setting if I'm at 5,700 because it represents the sunlight temperature. And also in this app, you can actually quickly toggle through daylight, temperature just change. A lot of preset here. So with just one click of a button, you can achieve that lighting. Just super easy and convenient to use. I don't need to go around and bring my remote control, or that I need to go on to my light stand and adjust my light. Let's try to play with the RGB effects. So now I'm going to go to the color tab. As you can see here, this is the color tab. You can just drag around and change the colors. There's literally no delay at all, which is super fun to use. But yeah, it can get a bit scary if you are using this as your key light and you change it to red color. I mean, who do a talking head shot with a red color? You can change the brightness, you can change the hue, you can change the saturations. And also another interesting feature is actually you can use the color picker. So let's try to pick a color here. I need a blue color. And as you can see, it is now blue color. Let's try to use green color. Yes, this is what we call a color picker. And beside the color picker, we can also use the CCT pair, which is sort of like pairing the temperature of the scene. So I can just match it. You can see a bit warmer. Let us get close up and see the details of this light. It is simple and easy to operate. Just attach the battery grip here. Push down the power button until the battery bar fills up, and there goes 2 dial here to control. Rotate it and then it will unleash the powerful light. We have the mode switch button, and if you press another buttons, you get 50% or 100% of preset lighting intensity. So for Zhiyun X60 RGB, here today we have the Pro Combo. Inside the box, you get a very good quality carrying case. As you can see here, it's written X60 and also a Zhiyun logo here. Once open, we get the Zhiyun X60 lighting, a Zhiyun reflector with a diffusion dome, a mini softboxes with grid, and there are 2 battery grip in this combo, and lastly the power adapters and cables. So let me quickly just test out the Zhiyun mini softboxes here and compare side by side. So this is how it looks like with the Zhiyun mini softboxes without a grip. This is a 50% lighting. Let's increase to 100%. So this is 100% with the Zhiyun mini softboxes. Yeah, it is quite bright. It is hard to look at the softboxes. 70%. I think this is quite enough. So let's try to put on the grid here. We got the tiny little grip here. So let's put on. Now I've put on the grid here. As you can see, the light spillage is not so much anymore towards my background. Let's increase to 70%. I think this looks quite good. So this is it, 100% mini softboxes with the grid here. So do I look good? Meaning the lighting, not my face. I know I'm not that good looking. So let's put it side by side so you guys can see the result. Alright guys, so right now we are at outdoor. So now I'm using my Sony ZV-10 to film this, and it is at f1.4 1/50 shutter speed. So our ISO is around 3200, jumping between to 4000. So this is how the footage will look like. So right now let's turn on the Zhiyun X60. This is directly blasting through my face. So this is 1% lighting. As you can see, the ISO is at 400 and 500. It is just directly in front of me. So yeah, I've moved away from the light. So let's try to increase the brightness to 10%. So this is sort of like 10% lighting. It is so powerful during midnight. Go to 50%. Again, super incredible. You can see, I really stand out from this. Let's go on to 80%. 80%. As you can see, I can light up my whole body here. Incredible guys. Now it's at 100%. So let me quickly show you how the light looks like. So as you can see, the Zhiyun light is there. So now I'm just have some ceiling light. So let's try to play around with some RGB effects. Let's turn it to red. It's just super handy. I'm just controlling it through my apps here, as you can see. It's super easy. So now I'm using the Zhiyun mini softboxes with the grid on. So as you can see, the light is quite concentrated on my face. My ISO is around 500 right now. This is 10%. It is super concentrated towards my face. Let's go to 50%. The light just hit so hard. Let's try to move backwards here. Yes, I think this will look quite better. Let's increase it up to 80%. Let's try to go up to 100%. This is 100%. So guys, there's actually 3 ways to power up your Zhiyun X60. One way is like here, using the battery grip, and the second way is to use the power adapter, which just involves long cables, extensions, which we might not like it. And the third way is using a 60-watt PD fast charger. And for the battery grip, it runs up to 15 minutes on a full charge, which means when you use 100% power, it will only last up to 15 minutes. When you use 60%, equivalent to 40 watts, it will last up to 1 hour and 12 minutes. If you use 30%, it will last up to 2 hours and 10 minutes. As I can see, this is really useful when I'm out for shooting. As you can see right now, it is super dark. I'm using my Zhiyun X60 to lighten up my face so I can talk towards the cameras without fearing of losing of qualities, without breaking the footage. And also, if you're out here shooting, I really do recommend using the Zhiyun X60. I'm just setting it up right here in front of me without any cables, without any plug, without any extension, and it could last me up for hours. Why? Because now I'm using only 30%. It's roughly 2 hours something. So guys, right now let's test some RGB effects. There are up to 15 lighting effects inside this Zhiyun X60 RGB Light. The CCT loop, the light will just keep on changing the color temperature on itself. And also CCT pulse. And we have the flash as well. This is a lighting effect to emulate lighting thunderstorm. So it is like some sort of the old TV. It will keep on flashing in the night. Bad bulb, especially inside an old building, old houses. This is the police car special effects. So guys, we are back at the home studio here. So as you can see now, I'm using the Zhiyun X60 with the softboxes and also grid, and also I'm attaching a battery grip, and again, which is just super easy to set up. Just attach the grip, turn on the light, and boom, we got your lighting here. So there will be less burden when you're carrying all your camera equipments because your light is getting smaller and smaller. So it is super easy to go out there and shoot, and it will not be a hassle to carry all those heavy light stands, cable, plug and extension. So guys, thank you so much for watching today. As usual, all the links are down in the description box below if you guys are interested. There is also a discount code from Zhiyun. So if you are interested, go and check it out. And I hope you guys like this video. If you have any comment, just leave it down in the comment section below. I will try my best to answer you because my full-time job has been getting busier and busier lately. So yeah, content creation has been my part-time, and I love cameras, I love lens, and I hope I have enough time to actually bring all this content out for you guys. If you guys have any sort of ideas or videos that you would like to see, so again, you can leave it down in the comment section below. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.